Study the flow diagram below, which represents various organic reactions, and answer the questions that follow. There you've got a flow diagram, and you've got unknowns somewhere there. And what are the questions? Write down the IUPAC name of compound P. There you've got your compound P, and you've got to write down its IUPAC name. Remember, IUPAC is just an abbreviation for International Union of Pure and Applied Chemists. You will not be asked to name this, but you will be asked to use this system of naming. Right? So let us have a look at how we can just have an idea of the name of compound P. The only way to get that is by linking what you started with any of what we have on the other side. So the only way out is by using butane here and this other diagram there. What is it now? It means you are, because look at this, we've got 4 carbon atoms, and even here we still have 1, 2, 3, 4. So there is still a very, very good relationship there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where we start. And then look at what has been written down there. Chlorination. Remember earlier on we talked about hydrogenation. So when we say chlorination, I think you can now have a good guess. Yes, we are adding chlorine. Okay, so that is what we have here. So when you add chlorine, and then you have that compound being formed. So in a way, this compound, one way or the other, must have chlorine somewhere. And where will it have the chlorine? Will it be here, there, or wherever? No. It must be at a specific position. And yes, it will be at the similar position to that one. So that is 1, 2, 1, 2. So the Cl will be there. Right? And then from there, we can now put other parts that are left. And as I said to you, always make sure that you are going to have this. But remember, this was not actually a question, but there is no way that you will be able to write down the IUPAC name if you don't know the structure, if you don't know what we have here. And in this case, if we have this chlorination here, you are able to get this. And what do we have? In this case, you are having 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atoms is fine. But what is it that we have here? We've got the Cl down there, and we are going to say, all right, where do we have chlorine? 1, 2. And when you mention that, you cannot start on the left-hand side because it will be further away. So we have to start counting at a carbon where it is very close to your substituent. So we start counting from this side. So this is 1, we have 2, so this is 2, and after a number, remember, we've got to have that dash. 2, chloro, and what is this now? 1, 2, 3, 4. You still have 4 carbon atoms. You don't have any double bond, so it is ordinary butane. Do you get that, guys? There you go. 2-chlorobutane. Very important. So that is the IUPAC name of compound P.